As you guys just saw, that was my first meal, my morning smoothie that I have pretty much every single morning. I started off with 50 grams of protein oats, around 2 tablespoons of chocolate peanut butter, 1 serving of creatine, 40 grams of vegan protein powder, and some almond milk. I sometimes add in some extra stevia sweetener. Stevia sweetener has been a game changer. It's just made everything taste so much better, sweeter. Sometimes I do like my morning protein smoothies a bit sweeter than usual. Yeah, that was my first meal. And I have gymnastics later on today, so I need to to train for gymnastics, but I want to cook something before I go so that when I do go and come back, I have something prepared for me already. Now, I've already gone to the gym and I've come back. I'm not feeling too hungry. I don't usually eat straight after gymming. I wait for a bit, and then whenever I naturally feel hungry, that's when I would eat. I don't know why. It's just a personal thing. I don't feel like eating straight after the gym. Sometimes I do feel hungry, especially when I've been fasting. When I train fasted, I want something to eat straight away. But yeah, apart from that, I don't eat straight away. So I'm gonna wait for a bit, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I have for my next meal. Every time I make tofu scramble, I like changing it up, but sometimes I like it creamy, sometimes I like it dry. But this time, I'm gonna make it pretty dry. So I'm gonna start off with the typical tofu. So I'm just using this block of tofu that I got from Coles. And this is gonna give me, I would say, 2 or 3 servings. Yeah, I'd probably divide this by three servings, which would make this around 25 grams of protein per serve if you divide it by 3. So I have this, and I also have protein bread, which has been my little hack to getting in protein. It's just bread, you eat bread, and 2 slices has 21.4 grams of protein, of vegan protein. It's vegan right there, and I love that. This is like a hack. Like, you can literally put anything on this and it becomes a protein meal. You can put, hazelnuts bread, peanut butter, anything, and it becomes a nice little tasty treat. So I'm gonna make tofu scramble. And obviously, if you know me, tofu scramble is my little hack of getting in a lot of veggies, because I do struggle with getting in vegetables in my day. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to put in, have a pan heating on the stove right now, as you can see. And once it starts to heat up, I have this little olive oil spray, which is 4 calories per spray. And this spray is going to be really, really, it's a science to this spray. So I'm just going to go, that's 1 spray, in my opinion. 1 spray, 4 calories. So I'm going to wait for this to start getting heated up. And once it's a little bit warm, that's when I'm going to add in the veggies, because the veggies takes the longest to cook. So I always start with that. As you can see here, frozen veggies. It's going to take a bit of time for it to slowly start getting cooked and ready to eat. So I'm going to wait until this is cooked properly before I add in the tofu. Alright, so vegetables were cooked, and then I just added in 1 block of tofu. And then to that 1 block of tofu, I added in a little bit of curry powder and some turmeric to get that the yellow feel. So it looks more like a scramble. Without the turmeric, it just looks really bland, and trust me, the turmeric does make a massive difference. So now that I've added the spices in, maybe strange, but I like my tofu like borderline burnt or crispy, because yeah, trust me, it tastes so much better. I just got back from gymnastics, and it was tiring. It was intense, and my body kills right now. When I was driving here from gymnastics, it was raining so heavy. So I don't think the rain has come in yet. So I take back everything I said. It hasn't rained yet. I literally just walked in and I just assumed that it was raining, but it's good that it hasn't rained. But I'm starving, and I'm so glad that I made this food before I went to gymnastics, because I'm so dead and Asip's cooking right now. So tofu scramble, all ready to go. The bread, the toasted bread. Okay, now I know this looks doesn't look the most aesthetic, but this is gonna taste so fucking good. I just put my favorite chili sauce. It used to be sriracha, but now I love this sauce. It's a little bit more. It's more low calories than sriracha. It's cheaper than sriracha sauce. So this is what I've been using. I'm gonna demolish this. The macros on the screen right now. I'm gonna have 2 more serves of this with 2 more slices of bread. So these 2 slices of bread itself is 21 grams of protein, and then another 25 grams of protein from the tofu once I've completely separated. So in this meal, I'm estimating around, I'm not gonna estimate, I know it's gonna be a lot of protein, so I'll have it up on the screen right now. So for my last meal, I have a pot of water, a lot of water, because this is like my little hack of staying full and a caloric deficit, but a lot of water, and then I have some stock powder, beef stock, and it is vegan. I always get people commenting that it's not vegan. It is, if you can see, but trust me, it is vegan. This brand, Muscle, they only do vegan stock powder. And protein source, I have a lot of TVP. I'm going to add in maybe 60, I don't know if you can see, around 60 or 70 grams of this. I'm going to measure that out right now. 75 grams that I've got measured out right here. So as this water's boiling, I'm just going to add it in here. So what I'm making is like a big noodle soup kind of thing. I have some noodles that I'm going to add in here, and then yeah, I'm going to go from there. So I'm just going to wait for this to start cooking, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the noodles, which is just normal hokkien or rice noodles, and then we're going to add in flavoring. It's been cooking for a while now. I've added in noodles, and then a little bit of curry powder. Might add in just a little bit more curry powder. You can add in soy sauce if you want. I didn't realize I didn't have soy sauce. So yeah, soy sauce less noodle soup. So I put it in a large bowl just to show you how much quantity this is and why I added in so much water, because this really fills me up. And I love soup. I love making soups because I feel like soups are the little hack, my biggest hack to feeling full on a cut. So this meal, I have the macros of this meal right on the screen right now, and I'm going to demolish this meal, put a lot of hot sauce on here, and yeah, this is my last meal. So there you guys have it, full day of eating as a vegan bodybuilder on a cut. Now, full in total, I've just hit just under 2,000 calories, 2,000, like literally just under 2,000 calories. And my goal was 2,300 calories, but I didn't measure the vegetables. I didn't measure any of the sauces that I used. I didn't measure a lot of the miscellaneous stuff, the little things. And I have that little bit of freedom, and I'm sure that all of that added up together, if I were to measure it, adds in another 150 to 250 calories, which gets me closer to my goal. But yeah, some days I hit 2,300, 2,400 calories on the dot. Some days I'm a bit under, but at the minimum, I try to hit my protein, and as you can see, my protein was 182 grams of protein, which is kind of an overkill, but since my calories are a bit low, it works out, and I try to hit at least 150 grams of protein a day regardless. So if my calories are a bit low some days, I just increase my protein just to make sure that I am getting in my protein. But that is a full day of eating. As you can see, super easy. Little hacks that I use, like textured vegetable protein, the low carb high protein bread, which is an absolute game changer. And it's crazy that 2 slices or even 4 slices has 42 grams of protein. That's honestly been such a game changer for me. It used to be protein pasta, but now it's protein bread. And it seems like it's a somewhat recent thing for Coles to bring in their brand. And I know Costco has it, I know Woolies has it, and yeah, I just love it. I love the bread. And there was a time period where I didn't like the texture of the bread. It tasted a bit too cardboardy, but toast it and it's perfect. If you have it toasted, add some sauces in, makes it taste like normal bread, and you're getting in your protein. So yeah, that's my full day of eating, and I hope you guys learned a lot from this. I'll be filming a lot more soon. But that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.